Hey YouTube, this is the Robinhood Investor. Hope you had a great week of trading. And as always, I really appreciate your support. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn about investing, subscribe to this channel. Today I'm going to talk about my Robinhood portfolio. I've been getting a lot of requests to provide an update, so here it is. Currently, I'm at $172,992. In terms of my cash position, I'm at $9,805. I plan to increase my cash position to about $20,000, possibly even $30,000. So just so when there's opportunities to buy, I can easily buy. And going back to my portfolio, scrolling down a little bit, I currently have one Ethereum in my Robinhood account, and I have more in my Coinbase GDAX account. It's an extremely volatile and speculative asset, so I'm not buying more, but I'm going to continue holding. Scrolling down a little bit, VOO, that's a Vanguard S&P 500. It tracks the index, has a very low expense ratio, and it's very high liquidity, meaning you can easily get in and out of the position, and it's an efficient way to diversify. Currently, I have $16,896. Next is VGT, Vanguard Information Technology. So it tracks the technology sector. It also has a very low expense ratio and high liquidity, and it's a good way to diversify into the tech sector. This is $13,325. Schwab Large Cap ETF, SCHX. There's a lot of redundancy with VOO. I have $11,088. And then SPY, which also is redundant with VOO and SCHX, have $2,248. I plan to consolidate some of my ETFs, so sell some of my ETF positions that track the US large cap market so that I can either have some cash position or invest in some other stocks. So first stock is Apple AAPL. It's a consumer electronics company known for their iPhone. That's their largest revenue. That's where they generate most of their revenue with the iPhones, and they're trying to increase their services business with like the apps, services like Apple Music, and soon they're going to announce their video streaming service. So looking forward to that. It's a very good dividend play. Warren Buffett also has a huge stake in Apple, and currently I have $10,038 in my portfolio. Next is Alibaba, which is a e-commerce company in China. They have businesses in consumer to consumer, business to consumer, and business to business. It's one of the largest retailers in terms of total sales. There's no dividends, so they're reinvesting all the profits back into growth. And this is one of my stocks that has exposure to the Asia Pacific market. Next is Visa. It's a payment processing solution. It's dominant in the rest of the world outside of China, with 50% market share of global payments, minus China. Also pays dividends. Currently have $8,878. Next is Microsoft. It's an enterprise and consumer business solutions company. Some of the products include Windows operating system, Microsoft Office Suite, Azure cloud computing. It's a very good dividend play, and I currently have $8,355 in my portfolio. Google Class A shares and Class C shares, so GOGL versus GOOG. One has voting rights, the other one doesn't. They dominate the online advertisement space, and some of their products include search engine, their Chrome web browser, and YouTube, just to name a few products. Next is Amazon, which is known for their e-commerce and cloud computing, AWS. It's the largest internet retailer in the world. I have $6,846 in my portfolio. Next is Boeing, which is in the aerospace and defense industry. It's the largest global aircraft manufacturer and one of the largest defense contractors in the world based on revenue. It's also a very good dividend play. And recently, they've been in the news and it took a dip recently from $440. Actually bought very early on, so even though it dipped, it didn't. I'm still up with this stock. Next is Nvidia. They're known for their GPUs, graphic processing units, in gaming, cars, mobile computing, and also data center. Currently have $6,136 in portfolio. Next is Johnson & Johnson. They're in the medical devices, pharmaceutical, and consumer goods businesses. Its well-known consumer products include Band-Aid, Tylenol, Johnson's baby products, and Neutrogena skin products. It's a very good dividend play. Next is McDonald's. It's the world's largest restaurant chain by revenue, and it's also a very good dividend play. Have $4,600 at McDonald's. Next is United Health. It's doing well, providing healthcare products and insurance services. This one I'm up almost 50%. Next is Tencent, which provides internet-related services and products, entertainment, and artificial intelligence in China and globally. This is also another Asia Pacific play. Have $3,700 in the portfolio. Next is 3M, which is a conglomerate company that makes a lot of products, including adhesives, protective equipment, medical and dental products, electronic materials, car care products, and so on. It's also a very good dividend play. Next is Home Depot, which is in the home improvement space. Currently have almost $3,300 in portfolio. Berkshire Hathaway, which is a holding company led by Warren Buffett, and it wholly owns a lot of companies including Geico, Dairy Queen, Fruit of the Loom, and partially owns companies like Kraft Heinz, American Express, Coca-Cola, Apple, Bank of America. I have $3,268 in portfolio. Next is Facebook, which is the parent company of course, Facebook, also Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus Virtual Reality. Currently have $2,983. Next is PayPal, which facilitates online payments and money transfers. Its subsidiaries include Venmo and Braintree. Currently have $2,308 in my portfolio. Next is AT&T. It's one of the largest telecom companies, second largest provider of mobile telephone services, and largest provider of fixed telephone services in the U.S. market. It's also a really good dividend play. I added a little more to my portfolio. Next is Costco. Operates in membership warehouses, selling a variety of products. Currently have $2,100 in my portfolio. Next are Energy, which is in the utility sector. It provides electricity and other energy sources to consumers. Next is Pepsi, provides food, beverage, and snacks. Next is Baozun, which is the Shopify of China and provides e-commerce solutions and services. Some recognized brand names under them or that use their product to have an online presence in China include Nike, Microsoft, Honda, Panasonic, Starbucks, just to name a few companies. Next is Baidu, which is the Google of China. It provides internet-related services and products and artificial intelligence. Next is Activision. It's the largest game company and made games like Call of Duty, Destiny, Overwatch, Warcraft, and Starcraft. Next is Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturer. It's the largest semiconductor manufacturer. Next is iQIYI. It's the online video platform similar to Netflix that caters to the Chinese market. Constellation Brands produces beer, wine, and spirits. It's the largest beer import company by sales. It has over 100 brands in the portfolio. It's also a good exposure to canopy growth in the cannabis industry. Next is NetEase, which is a Chinese technology company and developed China's online PC and mobile games, advertising services, communication services, and e-commerce platforms. The next couple ones are sector ETFs. So Vanguard Consumer Discretionary, Vanguard Healthcare, Vanguard Industrials. And the next couple, IVV, is iShares S&P 100, and Mega Cap Value, Vanguard. My last one is Zynga, which I got for free from a referral. I plan to sell that as soon as I can. And I think I have to sell it, or I'm able to sell it after 3 trading days. So once that period ends, then I'll sell it right away, so I can add it to my cash position. So that's all in my stock portfolio. I'm gonna scroll up slowly so you can take a look at my portfolio again. And I plan to continue holding these stocks and ETFs and buying more stocks, preferably a good balance between dividend paying stocks and growth stocks. I also plan on increasing my cash position. As I mentioned, it's almost $10,000 in cash, but I plan to increase this to at least $20,000, maybe even $30,000, so I can easily buy more stocks when there's opportunities. So that's all for this video. What's in your portfolio? Comment down below. Remember to use my referral links in the description below, and both of us get $20 for using Robinhood or a free stock. Sorry, $20 for using personal capital or a free stock for using Robinhood. That's all for this video. Have a great day of trading.